Welcome to Yellow Jacket Training Module 8. This course module is designed for Yellow Jacket system administrators only. In this module, you will learn how to configure your commission parameters, which will allow you to filter your commission reports, add and edit your commissions, as well as adding and managing your users. Within Yellow Jacket, before you can create a new commission in the system, you firstly have to set up your commission parameters. Let's show you how to do that now. Click on the Maintain Commission Parameters menu option here. This will list 4 parameters preset in Yellow Jacket. These are location, sector, company division, and service provided by. Think of these parameters as a way of filtering your reports that you can generate within Yellow Jacket. For example, if you've got several commissions and you only wish to analyze commissions within the Southeast, for example, or delivered by a certain division, then these parameters allow you to filter out commissions that match each parameter. Each parameter can be configured within the system. To do so, just change the title as labeled here. So for example, if I want to change the service provided by parameter, simply remove what's in the box and add your new parameter. In this example, I'm adding Site Manager as a new parameter and click Save. You can change as many of the parameters as you would like. Once you're happy with the 4 parameters set, you then need to set up lists under each of these parameters. To do this, click on the Commission Parameter link here. From this list, you can see that the 4 parameters appear in the drop-down list, as shown here. Within each parameter, you then have to add one or more options to allow you to then add a commission that mirrors these parameters. So let's add a parameter under the name location. To do that, click Add here and type the location and click Save and OK. You will now see that I've got a new heading under the parameter location. You can continue to add as many headings within each parameter as is necessary to cover your commissions. So let's add one more. Just click Add, type in your parameter and click Save and OK. You need to go through this process for each of your 4 parameters within the system. So just go down the list and add each parameter in turn. And click OK. I can continue to add as many sector parameters as is necessary, which are all listed here. And then I can move on and set up my next parameter. And again, add the parameter. You can continue to do this until you've added all of your parameters within the system. The last one, Site Manager. OK, so I've now added and set up a drop-down list under each of my 4 parameters. Now that I have completed this task, I can go ahead and set up a new commission within Yellow Jacket. Now that the commission parameters have all been set, we can create our first commission in our account. To create a commission, simply click on the link here. This will open the commission details form, which you will need to complete. Let's go through the form, one cell at a time, starting with the commission reference. Next, commission title. Select the start and end dates for the project. Simply click on the calendar. Next, the address, including the postcode. Next, select the industry sector code. And then we have the 4 parameters that we set up earlier on. starting with location, and then the sector parameter, the company division that we set up, and lastly, the site manager. Next, within Yellow Jacket, you can select the client's name. However, unless you are linked to a larger supply chain, it is best just to click Not Applicable on this box. You then need to enter a primary contact name for the project, as well as a contact number and also an email address. Lastly, you need to select the action manager responsible for the project. There is also the opportunity to set up your supply chain within the Yellow Jacket system. In order for suppliers to interact with the Yellow Jacket, each company will need a Yellow Jacket license. Once they've got a license, they can then interact with a project that you manage as a principal contractor. Click on the company and click Associate. Once you're happy with all the data entered for your commission, click Save. My commission has now been saved. Returning to the My Portal page, don't forget that new commissions will not appear in the list of displayed commissions until you add it to your account. So to do so, click the Edit this list button here, where you will see a list of commissions set up or commissions that have been linked to you from another contractor. Simply click on the box for that commission and click Save and Exit. My new commission now appears in the drop-down box, which I can select and navigate to that commission to carry out my inspections. As the system administrator on your account, it is your responsibility to set up your users within the system. So to set up users within your Yellow Jacket account, you need to click on the Maintain User link here. From this page, you can search your existing users within the system, as well as adding new users within your account. To add a new user into the system, simply complete this form with their full name and their Yellow Jacket username. Remember, this username must be unique in the Yellow Jacket database, and also their email address. Next, you must decide what role to give to this person. There are several roles within Yellow Jacket. I will talk you through each of those now. The first is an action manager. Action managers can undertake actions on behalf of others within the system. Therefore, if a colleague is off sick or on annual leave and has an action sitting with them within the system, an action manager can log in and complete the action on that person's behalf. Next is the commission manager. Commission managers can set up commissions as well as edit the commission details of an existing commission. A general user can complete inspections, raise observations, as well as actions on individuals within the system. This is the standard role and should be given to most individuals accessing Yellow Jacket. The fourth role is an incident manager. Only incident managers can close out a reportable incident within Yellow Jacket system. The final role is the system administrator role. This should only be given to one or possibly two people within the organization that are going to take overall responsibility for the setup and maintenance of the system. So just decide what role you're going to allocate to the person that you are setting up by clicking on the checkbox next to the relevant role, and then click Add to save and confirm. Once confirmed, a new password will be displayed on the screen as shown here. This is the only opportunity to save or write down the password allocated to that user. A top tip is to click Ctrl and C on your keyboard, which copies the password from this pop-up box. Next, you can either open up a blank Word document or an email and paste the password using Ctrl and V so that password has been saved in the email. You can then send this email to the individual with their password, which must then be changed when they first log in to Yellow Jacket. Returning to the main Maintain User page, if you want to look at all of your users who have access to your account, click on the Search button here. This will display a user list, including the names and usernames of each user. To view a user record, click View here. Within this record, if you wish to edit and change their roles, then you can. Click Edit here, where you can change the role of that user. You can also delete that user, as well as resetting their password. To reset their password, just click Reset and OK. And as you can see here, Yellow Jacket will generate a new password, which you can copy and send to that user. That completes the Module 8 demonstration. Next is a short training exercise to test your knowledge. This short practical exercise is designed to reinforce what you have learnt during Module 8. There are 6 questions to answer. The answer to each will be revealed after the question. Well done, that completes the Module 8 training exercise. You are now free to move on to the next module.